but here they are. We will have a quick look. No one's screaming about audio problems or can't see the game, so I'm assuming the stream's in a pretty decent state. I might turn the game audio up on OBS a touch, actually, because it is kind of lower than the music. But we'll leave it like that. Ripper is so good, absolutely. Lennon is in the chat. The Australians have made it. The Australians that aren't playing Tabletop Blood Bowl right now have made it. And WonderfulCat has to decide, will he overdog anything? Will he? I don't think you can overdog. You could you get Ripper? No, you don't have the rule set, so you can't steal any star players off of the Goblins, because they don't have the same star player package, and you also aren't allowed to overdog megastars in Rebbl. Marion, how's it going? Nice to see you. Marion, you're a Crumble coach, right? If I remember correctly. Welcome to Rebbl. And yes, it is a Ripper bribe package. I'm glad that I've remembered how to play Goblins. And Hackflem comes in. That's why you got rid of the pogo stick. Damn. Impressive. Anyway, here comes Ripper. But getting a Gutter Runner is always a problem, because a Movement 9 Agi 2+ piece is incredibly good and is definitely better than anything the Goblins have on offer in terms of oh, he's strength 3. I didn't know he was strength 3. Look at this star player. Have you seen this guy before?
Yeah, I've seen him now, and I'm so sorry, folks. I'm so bad with inducements. That's why I'm just letting him ramble on about it. But the rat himself seems like one of the best, maybe per se, players on his team roster right now.
Oh, dude, this is an incredible piece.
Because with a strength 3 piece, I mean, he doesn't have block, sure, but you can still throw down hands if you really must.
So the game is a good shout, because it also gives the ball carrier some fight if they get close to him, but the main thing is just Agi 1+ dodging, because he's got 2 heads and a dodge skill.
Yeah.
Like, how are the chaos cannot stop this piece from going where it wants, realistically.
Yeah.
And so I think this is a really favoured matchup for the Goblins, I'm pretty sure.
I think so too, and I think as well, maybe it's a little bit. I'm wondering here what
he must have a debuff. What's a star player
for the WonderfulCat? Because it's a little bit. Also putting the troll on the side. I don't know if I agree with it or not. Because right now it seems like the right-hand side here is gonna be weaker.
Oh, my game's frozen. My everything's frozen.
Oh, your everything is frozen. Oh, no.
Wait. I think it's just a Blood Bowl. Let me get rid of spot. Oh, there we go. It's caught up. I went to... So that, you know how I did that Spotify fix before the stream started? It stopped fixing. So I went to close Spotify and it froze everything up, but we're back. Marion, oh, you've started a mixed teams league. That's kind of cool. So in Blood Bowl 2. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, best of luck with that. I must admit, I did not do much mixed team stuff in Blood Bowl 2. But that's a pretty fun setup. Yeah, you might be getting a sneak preview access of my Playins game, seeing some Hackflem plays, because I don't know, my team is pretty. I'm gonna get a fair bit of inducement money. Let's put it that way. Right, it looks like as well the Goblins won the toss, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, huge! Goblins get to punch first, and
and I think this is what I mean by the setup. I don't like this setup because you have such a weak right-hand side, and the troll is so far away from everything. If the Goblins want to do like a push towards the right-hand side.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough though because of Hackflem. They don't need to get very far. I agree. It's not like. I get why he's done it, how he's done it. He doesn't want to give. He wants the blitz to be on like just a block guy. There's no good blitz for the Goblins realistically here. Because Ripper has to throw a block. But the other thing is, Keandere is a good enough Goblin coach that he won't grief his drive by trying to force an early blitz where there isn't one. He will just make sure that all 3 of these guys hit the floor, and he gets the biggest dirty player sneaky get foul he can on one of them, and hopefully get 3 removals. This is cool as well. You notice how he's like left a gap in the middle so that Ripper can grab somebody down. So let's say he blocks Trenino and he gets unlucky and it's like a push. You can just grab him and then chainsaw him which is good tech.
This is
Kick's
tech.
shallow. I like the shallow kick. Forces the goblins to do ball things, but unfortunately it's a quick snap, so Hackflem can get over there.
Yep.
And Keandere can move 5 players. Yeah, you know, he'll keep the chainsaw next to Ripper so we can get that interaction. 2 reroll goblins is so... It's so rough. Like, you have to be really judicious with what you reroll when you've only got 2.
Yeah,
And
I mean, any team with only 2 rerolls at that point, you're actually kind of good at the game, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. You got to know exactly. But the problem with goblins is, right, like, this is why Hackflem's so good, is that you're kind of hoping he just naturally picks up the ball. You don't have to waste a reroll on getting the ball. Because the chainsaw
I mean,
will eat
he's
your
picking
rerolls.
it up on a 2+, so I think that shouldn't be an issue.
So Lennon's saying Keandere being really good is an understatement. I agree. I'd say Luger stands might be coming from my head, but I think Keandere's the best Goblin coach ever to do it. I will stand on that hill and die on it, even if it might not strictly be true. But yeah, it's either grab it. Even when it's knocked down, we get a nice chain. We might chainsaw foul here.
Yep.
If we can't get these other 2 down. It's going to be an interesting turn order. I think he's just accepting the fact he won't get a 3-die hit on Jimmy with the block troll. And then...
Yeah, and it might be the case here as well that, like, ignoring the ball now for the turn 1, because he kind of have it secured. It's a lot that's going to happen
block is such a good
for
skill.
the Chaos to be able to reach it.
Yeah.
So you might just go for the blocks first.
First break of the day, and it's a stern.
There we go.
But block is so much value there. Like, forcing keeping the goat between a Ripper and a troll, so even though it's like, so like this is next turn's foul, like sorted. You know, like pre-done in advance. But yeah. And the first stupid of the game.
Really
Wait, did he go
stupid.
for the vomit? He did go for the vomit. Oh, interesting. So vomit is, so you can see why he's done this, right? Because he's scared of throwing a 2 dice in case it won in 9s. So he's thrown vomit. In comes the first foul. Bang, bang, bang. Just a stun, but the ref is happy with it because sneaky git is a very good skill. So he vomited instead of blocking. And so even though he rolled a 1, he's rolled another 1 here. This is a tough, you induce this guy to pick the ball up. And this could go out of bounds and into the chaos, but he has to let it ride.
It goes out of bounds.
Oh, he got lucky there. That is the perfect throw location because the chaos can't interact with it. Very good discipline to reroll.
Can the Chaos maybe move around?
Yeah, definitely. There will be the kick guy will stand here or maybe even throw rushes to get here now. Because this is how the goblins lose if they get scored on, I think. Or how they because I think the chaos just need to get to OT, right? They need to just keep in the game for as long as possible. And
yeah, and you can even chain push here a little bit, right? From the backline goblin.
Oh, what Dervish? You're saying you blitz Dervish 1 to free up
you blitz him from the corner and then like push everything further up.
Yeah. No, I like it, and it gets the beast away as well.
Push the trolls away because it's such a big sort of, and this is, I guess, the negative traits of fouling.
Yeah.
This many pieces, you create a blockchain that can easily be like moved.
Oh yeah, you don't even need to go for Dervish 1. You can go for Dervish 3 off the corner.
Yeah, that as well. Because you
can go here.
So you can move out your own pieces here to be in the way, sort of.
Yeah, that's what he's going for. The troll on troll action. Guard troll versus 2 block trolls. Wait, is he? Okay, this is a good mark from Osama here to tie up 2 goblins and force some 3+. It's tough, right? Because he won a blitz with Mighty Blow. Yeah, he is. He's going to go after Dervish 3 and probably find some sort of chain push line and mark everything up. Newt's in the chat. Got here just in time, nice and early. It's weird. All the big O boys that aren't playing tabletop are hopping in. I haven't streamed at this time in a while. I haven't seen these guys in ages, man. Oh, we go with the Rackler and we still can't get a POW, and we don't want to wrestle.
Yeah.
Oh, I think WonderfulCat might be feeling some pressure here.
I think so too.
I don't think this was the best turn.
I don't think so too either. I feel like he could have definitely pushed them around a little bit more. Maybe expose the block troll to
It's
push
not
it.
too bad, right? At the end of the day, there's a lot more goblins marked, right? Keandere's got to throw some 3+, and he's always, and then it's just like a 1 in 9 away from a bad time. I do think if you're gonna mark Paidutsi on the 2 trolls, I thought he was setting up to clear the square that Jimmy's in with a chain push, and then put guard in that square, so you can then get like a cheeky fade away 1-die block, or maybe push a goblin onto Jimmy. Sorry, not Jimmy. Push a goblin onto Instacato, who was the goat in front of the trolls, to get like a bonus block. But as it stands, see, look, the chainsaw gets out the way. Keandere's ready for another 1, and is gonna just play for 0-0 at the drive. Oh, don't worry, Newt. There was a long delay. I had the pre-stream up for a while, baiting more viewers. Yeah, we're only just starting here. No foul either. Keandere's playing full. I don't want to lose the game. Sneaky Git gets out of the way.
Yep. This is a full defense.
Oh, a tough time for Stupid.
Ooh.
On the block troll as well. He's the one that you want to be doing things.
Yep. You kind of want them to be in action at all times.
And we're going for the vomit tech. I think this is the cool tech. I remember there's a chart in the Goblin Town Discord that shows like how likely you are to break armor on your vomit, and how likely you are to get turned over, which is that you roll a 1 and then the troll breaks its own armor, which is like an 11. So
okay.
This is why if you're wondering why he's vomiting with the non-block one, it's because it's just less likely to turn the ball over, turn the turnover even. Ripper Blitz does not get the knockdown.
At least picked up the ball.
Yeah.
The ball is a little bit safer now.
I mean, the ball is perfectly safe. No one can touch it for another turn. And safety Ripper comes in to reorganize the drive. And Newt disappointed at the lack of fouling. But hey, Newt, if you want to see more fouling in playoffs, Newt, you could always like make playoffs and foul that way. Newt, if you don't know, has probably got the record for the most 16 foul games in the league with his undead. He will literally foul every turn until he's got nothing left to foul with, which is a very, very fun. So I want to see Newt play Sheffield Pancakes Day, the all halfling, no big guy halfling team that we've got in G-Man. That'd be a fun match. Not a very good turn for Western Gobs, I think. The good news is all the goblins have made the dodges, so no one's gonna die. But
even the one who dodged away from tackle made it.
Tackles. This tackle guy is you gotta slap him around the face. Evil Columbo, you gotta be doing better the last 2 turns. Can we punch the ball? Not even close. Looks like these trolls are gonna get knocked over though. So good, not a bad. Honestly, a pretty good start. Chaos. This Goblins have had to give up the fight. So even though we were pointing fingers at WonderfulCat's turn, it just shows that sometimes Goblins can, a couple of bad timed really stupid, like a badly timed really stupid, and all of a sudden it doesn't matter. Like the god, like it was still a decent turn, taking a lot of space away. They have 119 fouls.
Impressive, right? That he is in Playins with Goblins.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, this isn't... So normally in Rebbl, Marin, if you're still here, the best placed stunty team out of all the stunty teams across all the divisions gets a free playoffs ticket as like a courtesy, because stunties are obviously tier 4. But Keandere came, I believe, 3rd in his division of about, I want to say, 15 to 20 teams, which gave him a normal play-ins ticket. Which is very impressive. I don't know if anyone's done that. I think maybe I almost did it. I remember I got very close to doing it, but not quite. I think maybe my stays did it, but Keandere's definitely one of 2 or 1 of 1, in that he's earned it the proper way. I'm kind of scared that Haringzord's going to point at Keandere and say, "I don't need to offer a stunty ticket. Goblins are so good, you can play off your own back." At which point I'm going to have to tell him, "Look, we're not all that good." Some of us,
it's one of those
some of us can't make stuff that he does.
Then do it yourself first, and then we can talk about it.
Linen filling in everybody that he was actually 1st in Big O Fresh for a while, and only dropped to 3rd in the last couple of weeks of the season. I like this turn a lot better. from the chaos. It's just a big line, and it puts so much pressure on Hackflem to do something good. I'm a little bit scared that he'll just sideline cage. But Ripper being down, the knockdown on Ripper is really big. It means the Goblins don't get like a knockdown on Mohammed here.
We're really stupid.
Yeah, but it's just stupid off here. They're just empty-eyed, looking at each other. They're just confused. They're not used to playing again. They think that all the trolls are their friends. And someone said, "Go punish that troll. He's a bad guy." And he's like, "What? What do you mean? Trolls aren't bad guys." And they're both like that. They both just want to hug it out in the middle of the pitch, and they don't want to play Blood Bowl.
I wonder as well if the Chaos Troll is like, "Am I on the wrong team?"
Yeah, they both think they're on the wrong team. That's why they're so confused. They're like, "Wait, I need to play with the trolls." But
yeah, and the other trolls are like, "Wait, are you playing with the Chaos? Aren't you supposed to be on our team?"
Yeah. Stood there like, what's going on? They're like, they turn around and they're like, "Wait, where did everyone go?" It's just me here. Right, I think we might see a Goblin blitz maybe here onto Mohammed, or just a straight up sideline cage. So let's clear. If we click on Hackflem can get to the right sideline here. But we do have the frenzy safety of Trenino Thomas. Should they survive the turn? I think actually now that I've looked at it, I think what I'd probably end up doing is you want to either take a 4+ check on Tamburi, the block troll, to blitz the frenzy safety. Or never mind, the ball stays deep and we're going with it. We're going to try and just knock a few people over first. Before we go down the pitch.
I think here what the Goblin coach is wanting, Keandere. I think he maybe just wants to stall this out a little bit.
True. Try and draw them in,
You can already score kinda when you want.
Yeah.
Because of the movement speed he got in that star player.
Yeah.
But just like stalling your other turns a little bit here, maybe develop some punches, because eventually one of those mighty blow trolls are gonna kick it.
Yeah, well, they're so the problem, right? You say that, but they're so disconnected from the other goblins that they have to roll 4+ checks just to like not be stupid. So like it's a coin flip if they even do anything.
I have a very noobish question here.
Yeah, go for it.
Do they help each other if they stand beside each other?
They do not.
Okay.
They have to be really stupid. And this is why Ripper is also good, because Ripper can help them. That's like why Ripper's the thinking man's troll. He can point them in the right direction. So
Gotcha.
it was why I raised my eyebrows when I saw him drop Ripper back, because when you do that as a goblin, you're basically saying, "All right, I'll just leave the trolls to be like they're almost like treemen at this point, in the sense that like they can't really go anywhere." Yeah, and you see, look, he's had to try and cut a dodge here. Does he get it? He does. He makes the rush. Nice. And now we can do something with the trolls maybe here.
And again, I thought that this line was gonna be maybe better protected, but realizing now in hindsight that maybe this line wasn't that big. Oh, there you go.
Stops vomiting, starts throwing punches, and gets rewarded. And now we can mark... Ooh, very fun position there. I thought he was going to mark the 2 goats, but keeping Tamburi safe.
And then maybe he's planning on taking the left-hand side then?
I think he's agreeing with what you said. He's not actually going to try and go forward for a little while. And he's trying to make it so that Tamburi doesn't get marked. And then you can Tamburi blitz potentially onto the Mighty Blow Beastman. That might be what he's thinking for next turn. We'll see what the Chaos do now though. It's a good screen. They can't touch the ball again. And they're very committed.
They are indeed very committed.
But I think it's still okay for WonderfulCat. I think as long as he just makes sure that there's a lot of goblins to mark here.
So maybe this is a good sort of thinking, but if now the WonderfulCat successfully OOs this half, he's technically won this half. Absolutely.
No, I agree. 0-0 is an excellent result for
because that is the issue. You just want to come to a point where you get a touchdown down, just because of those secret weapons and things start to like intervene. It's not become troublesome.
So yeah, speaking of secret weapons, there's only one of them. There's only the chainsaw, and we've got 2 bribes for it. So
I think that Shane is unfortunately gonna be on the pitch for the whole game.
Yes. Unfortunate if you're a Chaos fan.
If you're wonderful.
I will admit, you and Martin Krul are probably the only people rooting for the Chaos. I'm not including myself.
I'm trying to be positive here.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is pretty scary, right? We've just put the kick guy onto Ripper. I'm not a big fan of that. I like marking Goblins. I don't like marking Ripper. Because we're not. It's not like we're marking Ripper so we can't save the ball because we're not going for the ball. I like this is a very clever blitz.
We are marking Ripper so we can like mark off all of the other Gobbos.
I think hindsight's 2020, but it's a very good blitz target. But we don't have tackle, so I think the kick guy had to give us a 3-die block onto Dervish for there. Because the knockdown is so good, but it's also too early to burn a reroll to fish for it. So it's like, oh, bit rough. Dub skull.
Yeah.
Ooh. Brutal. Troll on troll violence.
You eat that one, right? Just because it was so late in your turn.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a troll, right? It's got loner 4+. So no way rerolling that. But it's looking decent now. I wouldn't say it looks great because it's quite hard for the Goblins to keep up with Hackflem without without like walking through the line. So it's still like Potato City.
Very much so.
And
could Ripper potentially make a hole here somewhere?
But I
guess you
so.
Don't really have any defense once you get through that hole.
What you'd have to do is you'd have to Ripper blitz and then block and move. But no, it doesn't because of the position of the frenzy. There's no there's no shot.
There's no real.
You can't even throw a cheeky 1-die because Osama, the guard chosen blocker, is the one that's marking the Goblins, so we can't get a 1-die sit on Gargofalo with Dervish 1 even if we wanted to. But yeah, in theory he goes left. But I don't know if he can get down. Yeah, in theory it's like Ripper hits Gargofalo, then you blitz with Tamburi onto the frenzy and you walk to the left.
Yeah, because my thought is that you want kind of to connect your team back up to 2 trolls.
Yeah. I'm a bit scared of it though. I mean it can work, but the problem I have is that there will have to be some dodges or some rushes to complete a cage, and Caprotti, the killer goat, is kind of just like there, and we don't blitz Thomas down with the troll. We just mark up the killer, which makes sense.
Okay, listen to this then.
All right.
So you take the ball and just move it to the left side of the pitch now. Maybe cage here on the left side of the pitch, and then all of a sudden you have the ball control and you're back into your game a little bit with a more of a united team.
Keandere needs to get off the stream. He's following your advice to the letter here. You said you were a newbie to Goblins, but Keandere's the best Goblin coach, and he's doing what you're saying he should do. So you've clearly got you've clearly got the sauce. You should play Goblins next season. Next time you play Rebbl, you clearly have it down. You're a natural.
Clearly.
Anyway, Hackflem is still safe. Are we having to screen with the chainsaw here? No, we are kind of. This is like I hope I don't 1-9 now. Ripper does not get a knockdown this time.
And you shot this on the furthest away corner you can.
I think so,
you don't
yeah.
want it to interfere anymore with.
Follow up, because Ripper, of course, is also strength 6, as well as being a troll without really stupid. He's also strength 6, so we can do things like this. And that was a really good dodge to make. A 1-9 there is very sad because we lose our chainsaw, most likely. And this troll here, the guard troll Nazen, is having an incredible game. Second break, second removal, and it's only turn 4.
How do you feel about removals here in Playins and playoffs in general? Do you start off, if it is like an important piece, obviously you appo it early, right, to keep it on the pitch?
Okay, so I'm well known for, especially at the start of Playins, and if I'm building a team, I'm happy just to say, this isn't my year. I'll go out in the first round and I will save my appo. Okay. But I think it's different.
You rather save pieces than
for next season. I did that in Blood Bowl 2 a bit when I played Nuggle in Blood Bowl 2. especially when because I made playoffs in like my first season, and I had like one season Nurgle, and it was actually bad, not like my one season Nurgle this time. So I let it go. But when the fact that the rules are changing in March, so we get like there isn't going to be much of a next season. You're going to get like 6 weeks to have a bash around, and then that's it. So you may as well go all in and like hard power Appo, like power Appo the first KO in the second half, for example, or power Appo are badly hurt in the first half to get the player back. I think WonderfulCat should definitely be doing something like that.
See, I come from a different mindset because I've been playing elves for way too long.
Right.
So with Squishy armor, you kind of say, oh, that's safe now because now it's out of the game and now my toys are not getting hit.
Yeah, exactly. Pixel Hugger Union. I'm so down. Where did he fit? Yeah. Anyway, we're going after.
So
I don't like these Riffle blitzes.
Save my Apple for any deaths.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
That is just you. I don't like these Riffle blitzes. He's like the hardest one to remove. I know he's got a bench of 3, but just I punch goblins with Mighty Blow if you can. Like, it's so much better. Instead of, I guess it frees up a go. I get why he did it. He wanted a safety, and it is a good safety spot. I would probably just throw. I'd have thrown the 3+. But I would
rather not used it as a safety and just used it as a blitzer. And just put the frenzy goat in the back line instead.
Yeah, frenzy hack that might be enough. Frenzy's going in though. Frenzy marks the sneaky get. This is really getting a bit messy, isn't it? I think we have to dodge. We don't dodge Caprotti. Caprotti's going to tank a shot from the block troll next turn.
Yeah, I don't think it is as messy as you think it is. Mainly because right now, what the Chaos here is doing is just putting a lot of pressure in.
I disagree. I don't think there's any pressure at all here as a Goblin coach. Because if you look at it, he's still got 4 free pieces to move. So if he doesn't, it's only turn 5. He can still just step back and screen, and the Chaos still can't touch the ball. I don't think there's really any pressure. Especially if we want to gather up for a 2-die block on the Frenzy guy. Anyway, it looks like we are going forwards.
I was just about to say, and I'm not shitting you, but I think here what Keandere is going to do is going to move up on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
And wall hug.
Yeah. Well, there's no dive, so it makes sense. We're going to take a shot from Evil Columbo.
And I think this is why this is happening. If you look around on the pitch, how many of the Chaos team here is marking different goblins in different sectors?
Yeah, they're a little bit tied up.
Eventually here, if one of that frenzy is going to go through, or some other Chaos is going to go through, all of a sudden you're lacking players to defend.
This was the big activation. I think if Tamburri went stupid here, it would have been a really tough turn, but now we have he's gotten his own way a bit with Dervish 1. Because he had to make the screen in case we're really stupid, but it does mean that the troll can't get anywhere too useful. I think we'll probably stand either here or here. Yeah, we come here. And there's a troll on the loose. Hack Phlegm can do Hack Phlegm things. And Nazen is fully disconnected from the play. He can't do anything. He can just throw a cheeky 2-die block. But I don't think you can. You have to keep the tackle zone so that the Chaos Troll, Piditsi, can't go anywhere. Zach calling the Ripper Blitz earlier against
tying up the other troll. Right?
Yeah, no, it's fair. We might see a no assist foul here onto the Killer Beastman. We're being very cheeky with this, because the Hooligan's right there, and you have Sneaky Git, so it's like a free foul almost. And there's 2.
If not, you want it for the next half, maybe, so you try to dodge it and secure it a little bit.
Well, that's what I'm saying is you dodge and then foul.
Oh, you dodge and foul.
And then because of the pitch position, he's not going to blitz the Hooligan this turn, unless he fully gives up on the drive, the Chaos Coach. So you may as well, I think you might see this. Because you're up 2 players. Yeah, here it comes. I love the extra value, and it's so rewarded. Serious injury, and no ref interference whatsoever. It was a 6 and a 4, and this is a tough one now because it's an MNG and you're not guaranteed to get him back. So I think you have to let it go, because you might burn the Apple and still not get the piece back. It's a tough call. He lets it go. I think that's
And I
right.
think it's a little bit. So maybe this is a nuance take. I think it's a little bit late for the power appo here as well.
On the drive, yeah. I think because if
the
it was
drive.
badly hurt, I'm still appoing it. But it's a bit too sketch. But we do get a goblin blitz, and we knock down a goblin with mighty blow. Oh my god, how many times has this happened so far? Not enough for my liking, I'll tell you that. Big break though. We're getting it done. Oh, just a stun. Alright. Still got our safety. But the problem is I'm scared that he's going to run Evil Columbo and put him in front of the Dervish number 3. Okay, good. He does everything else for it. Because Hack Flem can definitely... If he moves the safety off of this tile, Hack Flem can just run the other way and it's a free touchdown.
But what we have also done here for Keandere is that he moved up the left flank. Do you see how the whole Chaos team has kind of now backed off? And he's leaving the middle a little bit more open. I'm thinking he's going to do a switch back here and turn on to the right-hand side here now.
Yeah, it's a really... Oh, yeah, it's a really big troll activation here for WonderfulCat. If you can knock over Nazin with this troll hit, and then you get the follow-up hit onto Pike. Oi, nice. Nice. This is really good for the Chaos Coach. He gets a big break as well. KO!
Ooh.
It was the least valuable big guy, but it is a big guy KO. So we're very happy. Something finally goes the way of the Chaos in terms of a removal game. Just a push there. That might be enough. Are we red dying Ripper here maybe with block?
Could be the case.
I might do it. Or we step away. Yeah, we go for the step away. We have 3 rerolls and we do use it here. We want to stop this cut, or we don't stop the cutback. We do.
Oh, did you see the slide?
No.
Was it the slide for you too?
I didn't see the slide.
Oh, it wasn't. It was just on my screen. Oh, okay. Well,
it's alright.
I got to see some skating.
Nice. I don't know about the pause. He moved them here, right? Or where did he? Which one did he dodge? Was it the guard one or was it the block one?
The block one.
I don't know about it. I think.
No, the guard one. The guard.
Oh,
one.
the guard one. Okay, well in that case, yeah, I kind of get it, but not. I think it would have been better to stop. You're entirely right. The go back to the middle with Ripper stepping up is like so on. So I'd probably have just put him like, I don't know, 2 squares, maybe 3 squares into Keandere's half somewhere. So you keep the screen and force him to go through.
That he moved, that he dodged.
Yeah, the one that he dodged. I think you just got to trust that Pyditsi stays and holds the middle for you. Because Ripper's too far away, and he's not going to throw 2 rushes with Ripper, I don't think.
No.
But now it's an easy swing.
You could rush Mohammed. The block guard, the guard block is chosen.
Yeah.
In the middle there.
You don't.
And then follow up, and then you also all of a sudden you have a strength 6 Ripper trying to like, make way in the middle there.
Yeah, I think that might be what you've hit the nail on the head here. I think that's what he's going to go for. Either that, or he's what he might do is he might bring the goblins over and take a block with Dervish 6 onto. Yeah, he's going to try and free up. He's going to go for the kick guy. I think is what he's going to try and do.
That's a kick guy. Yeah.
I think that's what he should try for. Maybe it's some rushes though. It's not amazing, and he's had to expose the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is nice. He'll get this fadeaway 1 dice to keep the chainsaw safe. Oh, it doesn't keep the chainsaw safe, does it? Because the troll can step in. This isn't safe.
Yeah, but the opposition here then. So if you punch the chainsaw, you're gonna get punched by Ripper.
I'd take that trade. I think the chainsaws because it. With the bribes,
you think the chainsaw
I think it's worth it. I think it might be worth it. Oh, we get the mark. Never mind. Big dodges. Yeah, this is the Goblin shenanigans. No tackle on the field, apart from in the back line. So the Goblin walks through.
Just going straight through the line.
Huge screen here. If he can get this extra dodge, he does. Oh, and a cheeky rush. It's a scoring threat. Nice.
So on a other noob question here for you.
Yeah.
On a goblin team,
Yeah.
do you pick up skills on the goblins?
Yeah, you can pick up sidestep and diving tackle are both very good skills, but you're randoming for them to save team value.
Okay. Yeah, because I understand the shenanigans of like star players and like you want as much inducement.
Yeah.
That's why I asked the questions.
In Blood Bowl 2 with
many goblins with like 10, 11, 7 SPP.
Yeah. So yeah, you tend to what Keandere probably does is you sit them on SVP, and if they live enough to get to a stat up, you take the stat up check, and sometimes they roll Agi up and they become an incredible piece.
I see.
Or you get like a... Because the problem is with goblins, they've changed it so that position... Like, you used to have to make a fowler, a backup fowler for the chainsaw, but now the hooligan exists. So you just get a fowler out the box. So you don't even need to do that anymore. But no, it's a good turn. I think WonderfulCat hasn't played against much Stunty. Because you notice how he tried to set up like a really thick line. But Stunty doesn't care about that. They just care about how many rolls they have to make. So what you really want to be doing is like 2 square separation screening, like as much as you can. So there's like the goblins have to like that goblin had to roll like 3 dodges to like make it through.
So what you want is an elf screen that is loose.
Yeah, you want like loose stuff. If you're going to screen, and I think we are in that situation because it's turn 6. God, this half's dragged on a little bit. But we've started at the back, and then we've slowly made a drive all the way forward. And no, I think WonderfulCat might start to get tilted because there's not a lot of like look at the bench for the goblins here. Like he hasn't gotten rid of a single goblin yet, and it's turn 6.
But then again, what can you expect when you're not using your tackle piece?
I don't know. I don't think it's that. I think it's that. I agree. I think he blitzed with the tackle piece wrongly at the start. I think you got to go with Mighty Blow because Mighty Blow into Stunty is just so much better than a non-Mighty Blow hit. But we'll see. Doesn't blitz the chainsaw. Goes for the scoring. Well, goes to free up his safety. And it's still like not great for the goblins because the big guys can't get to the safety. That's why he dodged that goblin so that he might be able to get a block on Evil Columbo with the goblin without having to blitz. So then he can use his blitz to like knock down somebody in the middle.
Yep.
And again, you notice this positioning. I don't know. I think it was kind of because of. So you notice how Samir and Gargafolo are set up. Hackflem can just roll like a 3+2+ to walk through, and a goblin coach will take that all day. But I feel like maybe I'm being a bit too negative because it is just it's a cursed matchup for the chaos. Like everything you do is wrong.
Yeah. I think this is a harder matchup than maybe the WonderfulCat has like realized. Obviously, I've been recapping with you for a bit now, and I understand the stunties a little bit more because of it.
Well, just by osmosis.
I understand that Keandere here is like a big name. You should respect his goblins a little bit more.
I think he's done it all right though, because he's done okay. Because the worst thing you can do is to not fight and give too much respect to the big guys. You have to try and get rid of them. And here we go, the sideline cage, and he can't. He has to roll dodges for it. I think this is a good start for the chaos. The fact that he's got to roll this much dice to make his sideline cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's actually, he doesn't have to roll a dodge. It's just 2 2+s here to stand here. Oh, we're running out of rerolls.
Yeah, we're starting to take him on these rushes.
But he gets it. It's not safe. We can put tackle on Hackflem here. Pretty freely. Always. Oh, the dice are going away. Oh, he gets it.
Yep.
Double mark. Big 3+ coming for Evil Columbo. Or do we dodge both? Hear me out. Do we dodge Blitz with Trinino Thomas onto the sneaky git and get the surf? And then dodge again to get the tackle on Hackflem as well? Because then at least we're also surfing the hooligan, which is really good. If we can remove the hooligan, there's no dirty player.
Sure.
But as it stands, the goblins will score next turn. And here comes the dodging. Huge dodge this. It has to work for Keandere. and it does on a 6, and that will be it because he can now screen off the 2 goats with Dervish number 1. I suspect it stands here. I'm highlighting this little corner square. But no, we go somewhere else with it.
I can actually see where you're pointing.
Yeah, I think I would have put him here, but Keandere's probably better than me. He wants to stop the chosen blockers. Yeah. Getting in for free, and he's just forcing WonderfulCat to roll a 3+ if he wants to. Let's onto
However,
this.
something that Linden has pointed out in chat that I haven't. The timer is running away from Keandere.
Oh, that's a very good point. Timer. Well spotted. This is it's like a big O coach.
It is very long turns here.
Oh, it's a big O. Like it's a big O diff. So yeah, I forgot about this. So because there's so much input lag, because there's no like Australian server, so Australians have to like play with like 200 ping input lag when they click on a thing.
Oh.
So they have 4-minute turns in the big O to compensate. I don't know if Keandere's in China or if he's in Turkey, because he's normally in Turkey, but he like plays the big O because he can schedule better, or whether he's working in China. But it might be a big O situation where he's been playing with 4-minute turns with this team for like 3 months, or like 2 months.
I see.
So now he's not used to only having 2 minutes, and he's almost burnt his time bank. Big O used to, Big O is like the test match cricket of Blood Bowl, because it's 4 minutes, like 4-minute turn, 7-minute time bank. It's like settle in for a day of drinking and sledging.
Because it's gonna get interesting in the next half then, once he runs out of bonus time. It will, right?
But I think he'll be all right. So WonderfulCat is taking some time here. He's using up his time bank because he has to decide: do I block free or do I dodge? We're going for the big time dodge. We're going all in. We make it, and we're going for the surf. I really like this line. I think it's really good. And I'm using an extra reroll just to get rid of this guy. We get it. Hooligan down. G-Man fans celebrating, praying for a kill. We'll see which side of the crowd he landed on.
Oh.
He landed on the G-Man side of the pitch, and they've knocked him out. And does Keandere have a babe? I don't think he does. We can check that. And keg. There's no keg. So that's a straight up coin flip. And it's Phage in chat. We go for another 3+. We give it all here. We're putting it all in. I do agree. Oh, I guess he's not stunty, so it is a -2 check.
Yeah, but I don't like that position. Oh. I don't like it.
Oh, hold on,
I would have rather been the beasted lineman.
That makes it better. Samir making that rush makes it a lot better. Because it's one extra roll he has to make, but I think you almost need to take another rush here. Yeah, we do, and we get it. Okay, now it's okay. Now it's better because it's a 3.
Now it's fine-ish.
Yeah, we get that. I think it's more than fine-ish. I think it's good enough.
From my experience as an Elven coach, from what I've experienced in my 2 turns days, bodies. Oh, that's an injured.
First goblin removal of the day.
Yep. Bodies are more of an issue than empty squares.
Chainsaw gone.
Oh, chainsaw gone. Oh.
Keandere has no Apo. A big turn. A really big turn.
Big turn, yeah. So it's all down to this dodge then?
It's all down to... Well, because he's strength 3, right? So what Keandere will probably do, he will probably dodge. Or will he blitz? No, you know what he'll do? He'll go for the surf. He'll surf.
You can assist right, on the back end?
Yeah, he'll surf with Dervish 3. Right, he'll mark the Chaos blocker, put Dervish 6, like, on the sideline in the free tackle zone. He'll take a 1-die surf with his blitz with the Goblins. And then after that, he'll... Oh, it's kind of tough either way, because even if you surf, you have to fill up the squares in front of Hackflem to do the surf.
Yeah.
So it might not be that good, because then you still have to go through you have to take multiple dodges through tackle if you do the surf line.
Could you assist in a way that makes it so you can because it's not.
So Hackflem's strength 3. I think we can dodge in to mark the tackle with a goblin. Like we can dodge Dervish 1 in to mark the 2 pieces, and then you can put Dervish 6 on the sideline and Hackflem blitz onto the frenzy, which would be a 2-die blitz. But even then, like, you have to force him onto the... He has to force him top up left. So it's still, like, grim. But we can jump over. Yeah, no, so what we do is we blitz Hackflem and then we jump over Hackflem. Is what we probably do, right?
That is a possibility.
I think that's what he has to do. I don't have Epic Pen up, and I don't have time. I don't think I'll have time to set it up. But yeah, you mark with you throw a stunty dodge to mark Evil Columbo and Samir. You put Dervish 6 on the sideline, and then you blitz with Hackflem onto Trino Thomas, which is the frenzy go, and then follow, and then jump over, because the jump over will land outside of any tackle zone. So I think it's a straight 2+ check. Or maybe it's a 3+ check. I can't remember how jump over works. And then you can just walk in. So I think that's what you have to do. But Keandere's only got a minute to make it work. What else would he do? Oh, this is cool. He's going to go in and chain surf? So I think maybe he's filling up the line to do a double surf. No, he's not. Maybe not. Or are we just going to blitz? Well, we're blitzing with Hackflem on the tackle. Oh, I like this. Get the knockdown, and now we just walk through because we're Skaven.
Then we run through, but will it have enough movement?
Oh, big break. We will have enough movement. We're a gutter runner. We can go wherever we want. Hey, and he just walks through. Gutter runner things. Final 2+. No problem. And the Goblins score on turn 8. Perfectly stalled drive. Oh.
I would say very good. Well done.
Yeah, great line. I think both coaches did that pretty good. Oh, the Hooligan and the Troll both come back.
I still think, so maybe I'm a little bit daft here, but I think that the WonderfulCat made it a little bit easier because of that zigzag months pattern.
Yeah.
I would have liked him to maybe put...
You would have put them in like a line, like a 3-person line.
Yeah, exactly, a line instead.
Yeah, because it is turn 8, right?
Yeah, because it is turn 8, you can't really do anything. And then if you put a line instead as the WonderfulCat, I've always thought, maybe now in UB3 it's a difference.
I don't know, it might be...
are always more annoying to deal with,
yeah,
like actual targets, than empty squares. Because empty squares is always a percentage chance of someone getting through.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I'd have to look at it again. The problem is he's got those 3 goblins to play with. So if he does like that line of 3, he might still be able to just blitz one of the line of 3 down with all the spare goblins, and then it's like, well, he just walks through. So I think he's damned either way, but I'd have to look at this. It's a good like Blood Bowl puzzle turn. If you screenshot the start of the turn and say you're the Chaos Coach, what's the best possible defense? Yeah. You could spend like an hour probably going through all the ideas.
Very much so.
But yeah.
Let's just hope now for Keandere here, if that no gobos are getting seriously hurt.
But yeah, the main thing is
bench to replace them.
Chat is calling attention to the time bank. 27 seconds left for the entire match.
Yep.
And some of that has to be saved for like input lag, because he's assuming he's playing in the Big O. Did anyone say if Keandere's playing in China?
And as well, is it against the rules to maybe like in halftime here remind him about time bank?
Yes.
Or should we?
I'm gonna err on yes. If I'm the Chaos Coach and someone DMs Keandere warning him about time bag, I am gonna be livid. He's good enough. He does not need that edge. We don't get any removals, unfortunately, and our KO does come back for the Chaos, so it's not bad. Yeah, it's tough turns, but between the input lag and the stressful situations, it's no wonder that the time banks run so low already. Anyway, we've made it to the half. 1-0 Goblins, so all the Goblin fans out there, shout out Puppet Justice. He really wanted to cast this game, but he's not available. And look at this tech. Keandere's going for the concede the drive tech, where Goblin defense is so bad when you don't have a Bombardier that you just make sure that he only removes 3 goblins and then you play overtime. Or you go for the 1 turn as well, right?
Yep.
So this is what he's doing. So this half, and also the nice thing about this setup, by the way, is that it won't cause him to lose any time bank because most of the decisions are just past turn. or throw a Ripper Blitz if somebody comes close enough. So,
Okay.
clever tech. How could anyone not know this is Linen? That's good. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is where we play the last post for Dervish 3, Dervish 1, and Dervish 7. I don't think they will be surviving the drive. Or maybe they do.
No, but they did actually. So Keandere is smart enough still to like pull out all of the ones that have actual SPP on.
Yeah. Min-maxing to
all of the
hell it back.
LOS line has 0 SPP goblins. So.
I mean, Dervish 6 has made it to 10 SPP. Quick snap.
Yeah, and I think I've seen 11 at some point.
Right, who are we leveling here? Assume this kit goes out of bounds. Oh, we go all on the LOS to maximize blocks. Make sure these guys go down. Touchback. I'd give it to the chosen blocker here. I think you give it, yeah. This is how WonderfulCat has won the Fresh Division. He gets touchback, he gives it to the Chaos chosen blocker with the least SPP, so that he gets closer to guard. Like, if he wins this game now, he's going to be on 9, and that's guard. So that's one more guard for the next matchup, should he win.
Yeah, which would be huge.
This could be called the Keandere, the sunken boat, the real submarine. I don't know what to call it. Big KO, this is good. So these goblins won't stand up again, even if they don't get armor broken. Keandere will force them to foul and risk losing a player. So this goblin will not be standing up for the next 7 turns. Dervish 1. And it's a tough call for the Chaos. You do have Jimmy, the spare goat, to foul with. Fair reminder to anyone watching who doesn't know, I suspect everyone knows, we are now this is an overtime format game, so these 3 rerolls for WonderfulCat and the 2 rerolls for the Goblins will have to last them potentially another 16 turns. The yellow submarine, I think we have to call it the yellow submarine defensive setup because Keandere does play in yellow. And it's a very deep boat, so I think we have to call it the submarine. Or maybe even the yellow submarine if you're a... Who's the yellow submarine? Is that the Beatles? No. I can't remember. I'm too young. I'm too young for that stuff.
I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, you're not. You wouldn't know English music from the 20th century.
I mean, I do know of the Beatles. It's just
I don't know if that's their song though.
I don't know music.
Yeah, no. It is Beatles. Oh, I'm so cultured. Look at me. So yeah, we managed to escape. You notice how Dervish 7 was the periscope, and it's now been retracted back to the bottom of the submarine. So yeah, we're gonna roll it down.
So as someone who's not, I'm always devising here that I'm the noob, but maybe more so that I'm the halfling noob or the
stunty,
guy who does stunty noob. Why do you do this? So you give them a turn, you give them a touchdown for free?
Yes. And it's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, this guy's throwing the game, what's he doing? And then you actually play as goblins and you realize that if you do a normal defense, you just eat like tons more mighty blow hits. And the chances of bringing down the ball carrier when you don't have a bombardier are like really low. Because the trolls can't dive the cage. There's only 3 of them and they have a lot more guard. And because they're attacking, they get to choose where the guard goes, right? You get the first turn, so you can start to set up the guard so that you beat down all the trolls. So the result is you would rather, especially because it's overtime, right? You would rather just not take any punches that you don't have to take. Force him to foul so that he might lose players to fouling. And then you take because it's overtime, we can always play again. And we also the other reason, by the way, is because we're goblins, we can throw a teammate for a 1 turn. And it's a fairly doable 1 turn. We also have Hack Phlegm and a grab piece. So we can do an orthodox 1 turn if we wanted to, where we 1 turn with Hack Phlegm. This is like an orthodox one. We'll see. So that's why Keandere does it. I mean,
Keandere is skilled enough definitely to understand how to do this 1 turn.
Yeah, so you notice how he's even getting out the way.
Yeah. Not as well.
And safing Hack Phlegm. So there's sometimes and also if WonderfulCat's not too careful, Keandere can just throw a goblin at the cage if he gets too close to the throwing range of Ripper. Because Keandere's got a bench of 2 with a KO. So he can just yeet a goblin, and sometimes that goblin just kills the ball carrier outright on like a fluky play.
So I have a counter question here for all of this. What if the chaos just stalls here then for 16 turns and do a 1-1 and then goes into overtime?
Well, the answer to that is he has if you save your rerolls and there's a good kick, you can get a 1-turn. Which you might think it's a goblin 1-turn, it never happens, but it can happen sometimes.
I understand that it does.
And also, if it's overtime, you can win the toss and attack. But also, like, because you're coming at it as an elf coach, where like a draw is like, it's not good, but it's not bad. If you're playing goblins, a draw is like a win. So you're happy with a draw most of the time.
Okay.
With a small chance of winning the 1-turn.
The WonderfulCat's position here.
I think it's decent. I mean, I think he has to just he can leave the ball here for a few turns, right? And just go and start like pressuring a little bit. But I don't think the other thing is, right, coaches aren't used to playing against this, right? The correct thing to do, you leave the ball outside of bomb throwing range, and then you go and goblin throwing range, and you just go and punch them all, right? And leave
exactly. That was my next thought. Like, what says here that WonderfulCat can just go into? Oh no, we are still gonna go aggressive mode.
Yeah,
we're just gonna press you into a corner and punch you for the next like 16.
And that's what an experienced coach would do. They'd leave the ball on the halfway line. Or maybe they'd probably count Hackflem's squares, right? And they'd leave him outside of Hackflem's range. Then they'd go and kill all the goblins. And then on about turn 14, when there's like half the goblins left, you then start walking down. But WonderfulCat is kind of like the classic situation where, because in your head you're like, okay, I'll take the space, because that's what you do as a bash coach. When they give you space, you take the space to get closer to scoring. But it might, because now we're close to the corner, right? We're close to the bottom of the pitch, and we have to be a little bit scared. And you can see we're kind of half committed because we don't quite have the movement. We're going to get a shot on the block troll, which is, notice how he's put the block troll as the only real blitzable target, considering the range, which probably won't remove. Doesn't remove. See, I noticed, I tried to curse it there by saying it shouldn't remove to hope that Tamburi gets killed on the pitch, but it doesn't work. It's a nice little wedge here with guard, right? There's no real play.
Yeah, you're not really punching back, are you?
Yeah, I suspect we'll just see we might see Hackflem blitz onto the kick guy. Maybe.
Unless you blitz, like, I guess. Yeah, you can blitz the kick guy, but you can also ripper blitz the frenzy guy.
Yeah, those are the two plays. Can Hackflem get around
maybe
the corner?
Maybe go in with your other troll and mark the tackle.
Oh, you know what he did? I think he tried to throw teammate here. Yeah, he tried to throw. So he was going to throw Dervish 9 towards the cage, and if Dervish 9 landed, you could get to the other side of the chosen blocker, and then you could blitz with Hackflem for a 1-die hit.
See,
the ball.
And this is something that I've complained about. We are playing. Sorry for a small rant here. We are playing a computer game here, not a tabletop game. Why can't we showcase in an easy, fashionable way how far the throw a teammate is? By just hovering over the skill.
True.
You know? Because I don't know. I've never thrown anything. Ever.
He's thrown a few games.
Yeah. But he knows the mileage of how long you can throw. And I don't think the WonderfulCat knows either how long you can throw, unless he studied Goblins before this match, which he could have.
Zach in the chat, he did declare a throw teammate. He threw a close teammate. Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah. Well, maybe he didn't. Oh, you're right. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just tried to activate him. We're going for the foul on the frenzy guy. We don't get rewarded. We even snake it. That's a good time to snake if you're the goblins.
Yeah.
And we don't. And we do stand up patrol just in case. And a throwaway dodge. And we make it. Hackflem is safe. More dodges. Yeah. And we're going to bunker up.
So what we are going to see here, I think, is definitely on the block throw.
Yeah, we're going to take our punches. What we can get.
And hopefully here for Keandere, nothing gets damaged, right?
Yeah, you're hoping. So we've got enough of a bench. We can take a couple of badly hurts on the Goblins and not be too sad because we fill out the team again. But yeah, ideally we don't lose anybody. Yeah. And that Mighty Blow goat going out is quite big here because normally he'd be blitzing with the goat like every turn.
Yeah.
But the nice thing for Keandere, he's got the Mighty Blow guy on a troll with block, which is like the best piece for Keandere to be taking Mighty Blow hits on.
Yeah.
So the rest of the Goblins are actually pretty safe. And Ripper's pretty safe. I wonder what the blitz will be. We'll be blitzing with tackle, I'm assuming. And this is like a... Yeah, we're leaving it as an eye cage. And this is the problem with this like submarine setup. Is that like it is safe, but a cheeky throw teammate on a 6, like there's little outs. Anyway, we don't blitz with tackle. And we get punished.
I don't agree as well with if you're gonna defend the ball, then do it on the other side of the pitch where it's actually safe.
Well, you know, maybe he's scared of Dervish 1. Look at Dervish 1; he's still on the halfway line. You don't want to watch it. You want to watch out for that boy. He can get up and run at you.
Yeah, but like
I'm joking.
He still has like a turn of movement before he even catches.
Block troll, making a big time move, and now the ball is definitely not safe. Well, it's strength 4 actually. I think the fact that it's strength 4 keeps it safe. I think I'm forgetting that it's a chosen blocker with the ball. But Keandere gets some punches here. We get 2 big bite hits.
I would have put the ball carrier on the 22 mark and then just made like a try cage.
Yeah, that's what you should be doing. I think it might. Yeah, I think in an ideal world that's what you do, but it is what it is. We're going for
not
surf
put it as this open because this is an invitation to get punched.
Wow, I think the only things getting punched here are chaos blockers. I think we'll be all right. How many surfs can we get? Can we get any surf? We've got Stunty. I think we can surf the Sure Hands goat here.
There is a possibility.
But we'd have to roll a few dodges. Because we can just walk past him and then push him into the Ripper Punch, I think. And then choose not to grab. This is a good test to see if Keandere has grab. No, never mind. No surf. Chat baying for surfs, but I don't think we go for it. We're going for a grab hit. Oh, we're blitzing, so we can't grab. Ripper, very pillow-fisted Ripper. His snake rolls a 3. Couldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, he hasn't really been hurting people. What I actually think Keandere is doing here.
Yeah, let's say notice how he's running away still.
A safe path.
Yeah, he's running away. Get hacked onto safety.
This is just a safe path. I'm just gonna get out with all my star players.
Yeah, all the good bits.
Push the Goblins as much as you want. I'm gonna dodge them out last.
And sometimes I still win because I won. Oh, another stupid. Both trolls go stupid on 1s. Keandere will be a bit sad. He had 2 potential blocks here, and he doesn't get anything for them. No, this is really good. This is what Goblin defense is. It's just defending your players, not defending the touchdown.
Okay.
But also, if you can do like a quick defense. Like let's say you only need to defend 3 turns, you just do chevrons. And that's where your sidestep Goblin that you randomed gets really good because you can put the sidestep in the sideline and it stops them running through. But defending for 8 turns, just big foul comes in. 2 assists, showing the hooligan how it's done. And yeah, 2 turns left, 2 seconds left for Keandere.
Yep.
Oh, he's giving me the bloody bug.
I think we're gonna see here where the clock is what's gonna happen when the turn clock.
Well, we're gonna be hearing time noises. I think I think I think the bug ends when WonderfulCat ends his turn. But I've still got the red outline. WonderfulCat going hunting for Goblins. This is such an annoying... Why haven't they fixed this? It's been like this for years. I guess nobody uses the replay viewer.
Yeah. I mean...
Or the live spectate.
Yeah.
Click on
it's
hack
silly
them.
Bugs like this that makes the game, like...
Annoying.
Yeah. And Blood Bowl 2 was filled with them to the brim.
Anyway, wrestle hit. We go for the hooligan. Good target selection. And we just push him around. Poor old WonderfulCat. He can't buy a knockdown.
Yeah.
He got... Actually, that's not true. He got a couple earlier, didn't he? I think he got 1.
He did get a couple earlier, but
there's
like...
so many to go. So many more to come.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, the chainsaw was a really good one to get out from that one turn, but I mean,
Right, 2 minutes on the clock for Keandere.
yep.
I
2
suspect
minutes, 2 seconds actually.
Sorry, 2 minutes 2 seconds. I suspect he is playing in China because I think it's probably input. The reason he lost time on that turn was probably input lag.
Yeah.
More than anything, because it wasn't that difficult a turn to make everybody safe. Only the players.
It's actually really sad if that is the case, that maybe Keandere is losing this match on the timer.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. He's not lost it. Yeah, he's in a really good position, I think. So you can one turn. You say notice how he's not used a single reroll, hasn't used a single bribe. That's kind of because the chainsaw got cast. There's some good back and forth in the Twitch chat between Marin and Newt. That's quite funny. Bigodin. Oh wow, a 43-person raid. Welcome everybody to the raid. So this is the first game of the post-season for the Rebbl League. That is the Reddit Eternal Blood Bowl League. So these are developed teams. Both these guys have played about 13 games with the teams, but there's some coaches in the playoffs who've played like 50 games on their teams. We do have a redraft, but you can get away with 2 or 3 seasons keeping most of the team through redraft. We get our first surf for the Goblins, and we get a knockout on the Frenzy guy. So Keandere getting some damage done, even on defense. Hello, Bigodin.
I mean, this was always the trade, right?
Yeah.
When you're standing about. If you're the chaos coach, like you kind of need to be a little bit defensible.
Yeah, you got a bit sloppy, right? So everyone here joining, we've got Keandere, the Goblin legend. I would say the best Goblin coach ever to do it. Sumi, going up against WonderfulCat, who I believe is a Portuguese coach. Keandere playing the Australian division. We get a nice foul here. Oh my god, he's doing so much damage. See, this is a huge win for the Goblins. It's going to be 1-1 on the score sheet, but that's 2 removals on defense. And this Chaos team, I think you have to Apo this one. You have to Apo at some point.
Yeah.
I'd have Apo'd the KO.
Unless you're planning on playing in, I guess, the next season with the 6 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough. Lady LeFay in the chat. Hello, everybody.
He decided to Apo.
Yeah, good.
And I mean,
did it not work?
It's bad or worse.
Bad or worse. That's rough. Were there any badly hurts? I think to be fair to WonderfulCat, he's had only he hasn't had a single badly hurt power Apo, and the KO was a surf, so you're not even power Appoing to keep him on the pitch. So it's a bit rough. We're trying to kill these Goblins. We get a shot on the Hooligan with Mighty Blow. We don't even break armor. Roll a 2. God, these poor Chaos bad.
The WonderfulCat has had pillow fists this whole match.
Yeah.
Usually I kind of expect Goblins to blow up at some point, after enough just pounds.
Yeah, but not this time. Titanium Goblins. There was, to be fair, there was that one, I think it was maybe turn 7 in the first level, where he got a Kaz and he Kaz the chainsaw, but Keandere just scored in exchange on the Keandere's drive. So I'm trying to fill everybody in, because I think we have a few late joiners. So Keandere won the toss. He induced Hackflem, Ripper, and 2 bribes. Won the toss. The kick was to this top left here. Hackflem failed the pickup on turn 1. Scattered. Got a very lucky scatter for the Goblins from the crowd. It scattered deep here. And then Keandere essentially restarted his drive. He left his 2 trolls that weren't Ripper on the LOS. Moved everybody back. Got the ball. And stalled out, I'd say, for 4 or 5 turns. Eventually went left, switched right. And made a nice blitz with Hackflem on the tackle goats. The only tackle goat that is in the game. And that's the injured one as well. It's such a big removal. To score. And then he did the yellow submarine. We call it the yellow submarine because he plays in yellow. The classic Keandere sacrifice 3, boat up in the back. And then, well, you've seen the results. So the Chaos have got their touchdown, but it's come at a really high cost. Hackflem is safe for the next overtime. And I think he's done more damage to the Chaos than the Chaos have done to him, even though it's the Chaos's drive. So peak Goblin.
That's what it almost looks like, and I think actually right now the Chaos is actually should be starting to think about scoring very soon, because I think those 2 trolls and the 2 support goblins are looking for the ball carrier.
Yeah, this is Keandere's turn. He's only got 20 seconds left. So Keandere's been doing all this. He hasn't got a time bank. So Keandere's playing with 2-minute turns essentially, with no bank left. He used it all in the first half. So we're doing good. Chat is really happy about this goblin stuff. At this point, I'm considering starting to. They are the underdogs. I'm telling you. Fresh chaos, like 13 game chaos into Keandere goblins with a block troll and money to burn. You're hugely unfavored, unfortunately. So yeah, this is Chaos's turn 15. And I agree. I think we have to start thinking about scoring, because Keandere has all the time in the world to throw a red dice. So if we go for the troll, and yeah, I think WonderfulCat is a bit frazzled here. 16 turns of not being able to. 16 turns to remove 3 goblins. Some of it has been just punching the big guys instead of the goblins, but there definitely have been mighty blow shots on goblins. To be fair,
you kind of need to make a choice, right? Like, either you punch for the big guys or you punch for the goblins, and then you gotta stick with your choice.
I think it's always goblins. Mighty blow on a stunty is just too strong to not do. Yeah, I agree with you. Either you give up goblin punches to score and like take field position and put score pressure on the goblins by just like getting your touchdown in and forcing them to field the ball. Oh wow, the bold potato, unpeeled new potato right here, Samir. We're just saying, I'm strength 4. You can't get enough strength to me. We throw a cheeky red die, fade away. We're gonna eat a mighty blow shot on a guard guy. They'll be okay. But yeah, this is a brave choice. This is basically saying I'm strength 4 with block. Well, you can throw stunty dodges to 1 die it, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Here.
This is WonderfulCat's to lose and Keandere's win here. If he just blocks the ball down to the floor.
So WonderfulCat, the gambit is, I'm gonna make you throw burn rerolls, and you won't. I'm gonna let you 1 die me. I'm just saying you'll fail the 1 die, and you will have to reroll it because you can win the game, and then you lose a reroll for your 1 turn. I score anyway, and then you can't. Then I get to overtime, and then you have to try and properly defend against me in overtime with only 1 reroll. I think that's what he's doing. Oh, Keandere doesn't take the bait. He takes a punch. Just a stun. I think I would have tried that.
I would have definitely tried it.
I really would have tried it.
Because the gambit here is win or win later. Or maybe lose later.
Wow.
But Kanye, obviously, very disciplined.
We're going for the foul here, Dr. Hep. We're going for the 3 assist foul on the... So this is what he's targeting. He's saying... He's going for the sure hands piece. For overtime reasons. Look, it's 4 assists. Oh, we get him!
And it is an
no
injured.
Appo! He's gone! No sure hands, so even if the chaos attack, they have to struggle to pick up. Wow, nice, well spotted.
I think Keandere here is realizing as well that maybe something that we are not. That how is the chaos supposed to defend him? Or defend...
The chaos card are running out of pieces to do anything at this rate.
Yeah.
Jesus, we're gonna throw some dog. I mean, this doesn't. Oh, we're gonna mark.
Yep.
So we are going to do everything.
This is a pure mark.
We're going to mark and force a 1 die. Oh, big snake. So now we get to take a goblin shot on our way in. I am an idiot for dousing him. Yeah, you were. This is his game to lose, man.
That is one way to say it.
Damn, they're going to run it in. Freebies. Beautiful stuff. Yeah. Well, after this, we'll have Oh, there we go. Oh, we don't. We have to roll a 3+. We make it, no worries. They get the score on the chosen warrior. That will level that warrior to guard. Is what I'm saying. So the nice consolation. The KO comes back. The goblins still have a bench going into OT. KO stays out, but that kind of just means he's safe. And now look at this. Oh, he doesn't. It's going to be a tough 1-turn defense, isn't it? I think we've got to be a bit more. We've got to apply ourselves a bit more here.
Yeah.
So we can go either way. We can orthodox one turn with hack phlegm, or we can throw teammate, and it's a free landing. It's a free everything. It's a free step forward and throw.
Yeah.
It's a free everything. Yeah.
Indeed, they are at the critical number, elf critical number.
Is really is 7 the magic number for elves?
I mean, that's kind of the standard number of elf on a pitch.
But it's supposed to be the standard number of goblins on the pitch, but these guys have 13 players
Right.
still.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Keandere's gonna force us to get rid of the stunty ticket. Like,
Yeah, this
Is-
is gonna...
the problem is no one's gonna make playoffs with stunty teams ever again, because they're gonna get rid of the stunty ticket after seeing this. They'll say, look, goblins are tier 3. You can make it. You don't need an extra ticket. It complicates everything. Yeah, Lady LaFay, I agree. You got to try and stop the landing. I think it's definitely a tilt, or
I think,
it's either a mistake
in
or
all
it's tilt.
honesty, I don't know. I don't think he knows how far the throw is.
I mean, you can hazard a guess. No,
Sure.
I find it. I don't want to be too mean, like too critical. We're trying to we're not trying to spend the whole time digging on WonderfulCat here, 'cause it's a pretty rough matchup. I think you either commit to saying, I will stop the hack phlegm orthodox one turn with my setup, and if you throw, then you throw, or you say, I will stop the landing. I will clump up and I will force the landing to be a problem. But I think he's got so few pieces, right? You can't stop the landing safely. I think you just have to go all in on the LOS and say, look, you have to throw. And maybe the troll goes stupid.
Yeah.
Or maybe Ripper messes up his throw.
That's what I would have done, at least. Tried to like force the opponent to not do this one turn.
I'm just looking at it.
Rat.
So we are going for the throw teammate. Hack Phlegm's on the LOS. And we're going to...
No, you're pushing hack phlegm
What with?
with the blitz from a gobbo from the back. Or from the hooligan.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm ready to be enlightened.
You grab it to the side of Ripper.
Yeah. That doesn't.
Right?
How do you
and then
chain push
put
hack Phlegm?
something on the other side,
Yeah, but you still need to
and
fill
then
2
you corner
squares if you
push
do
it.
that.
I guess. It's a little bit... Maybe you can dodge around a goblin? Actually, I don't see it
Oh, it's
either.
such a deep
You're
kick.
correct.
It's all
Oh,
academic.
that's a deep kick.
It's all academic. So we'll go to OT.
So that's a push. That's what he wanted.
It is what he wanted.
You follow that, right?
No. I don't think you do. Does Skitter have sidestep? Skitter doesn't have sidestep. I'm officially confused.
Now
Oh,
you gotta
okay, no, I
mark
see
up
it
the
now.
two-
Yeah, no, I get it. We go this way. And we get a push.
Yeah.
So, oh, we do it this way. All right.
Right.
My bad.
And then you're
I
pushing the
messed
chaos
up in my
troll.
head. Yeah. We go this way, and then
Blitz
we
from
get
the
an
top.
extra
There
punch.
we go. Yep. This is
Nice. Good job, Keandere. And he needs one more push.
Yep.
Gets it.
And you're putting the blitzer there. Yep. There you go. Now it's a goblin.
Nice. Can we get extra pushes here? Because we can... No, I don't think we can get... I think it'd be a bit greedy. We can, in theory,
It
get an
would
extra
be
push, but we have to
very-
block with the rookie troll to get the extra
Yeah.
push, I think.
Let's.
Because we don't have a goblin to stand
What I think
here.
you want is actually to maybe knock down on get it.
Yeah,
get
now we're
people
fishing for
away,
powers. I agree.
right? Actually, what you could do is take your goblin, move it around, and then you're pushing with the unused non-block troll on the
Yeah,
troll.
that's what I'm saying. We don't do that though. We're going for damage now. I think we've got such a good position. We'll just this is good enough. We'll throw a block now, I guess, on the go. Oh no, we'll try the pickup first. Get the pickup. We have to throw a pass is the problem. And we
Yeah.
roll a 1 on the pass, and I think we let it go.
You let it go here. You don't even.
I
try
think
for a
we
reroll?
say I think we can beat I think we can beat these guys even if we have to defend. So we go to OT.
Time then.
There we go. I think we might have run out of time as well. Was that I did hear the countdown. Was that a timeout? For the turnover? No, we rolled a 1 on the pass. Oh, okay, Chaos won the toss. So now you'll see the Goblins actually defend. And so...
Yeah. So the Goblins has to defend now.
Yep.
He only has 2 minute turns.
Yeah, he does have 2-minute turns.
2 minutes, 1 second bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, the kick. The kick. Don't forget the 1 second. Yeah, chat calling out the 1 second. It could be everything.
Yep.
And
I mean, so a good tip here for everybody who's playing with time pressure. When you're doing skill checks, like dodges and things, you do have a little bit time there to gain.
Is that a thing in this game?
Think so.
I thought it's not a thing in this game.
Maybe.
Can we get a fact check?
Am I thinking of Blood Bowl 2?
I think it's Blood Bowl 2.
Yeah,
I think in
correct.
this, if you, I'm pretty sure it still ticks because that's why you have the chess clock. Maybe I'm wrong. You only need, yeah, true, Marin, true. He only needed 26. James Bond ass time bank. Right. All right, Brain Lord. Let's get behind the Chaos here because they're attacking. We'll do the normal thing. I know everyone's getting behind the Goblins in terms of their support. But hey, we've still got the big guys. We've still got all the guard. We've got a guy to carry the ball. And man, Goblin for Chaos blocker, we outstrength them still just about. It's just the big trolls that are the problem, and guard solves that problem. It ain't over yet, is what I'm trying to say. We've still got some Blood Bowl to play. Fair reminder, because we did have that big raid. The Rebbl overtime format means that we don't use kicks to decide the game. How it works is the team that, I believe it's the team that receives the ball, or if it's the team that win the toss, either way, whoever receives the ball in overtime, they have to score to win. If they don't score, having gotten the ball to start with, they lose, even if it's a tie on the pitch. Because it's such a big advantage. Oh god, opens with a dub skull. You have to, yeah, you need a good turn here. First reroll of the second half on turn 17. And we're going all in to knock down the big guys. But we'll see. But yeah, so the Chaos now have to score. Tough stupid there. We still have enough strength, I think, to actually fight these big guys though. We get 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can 2-die Ripper with Mohammed. And then Osama's got a block on Nazan. But we'll go for the ball first, I imagine, here. Or at least safe it. But yeah, you see, oh, a 1-dice skull. Another reroll used. We do get it this time.
Oh, that's a pile.
Bit surprised. I thought we had 2 dice here. Maybe I'm wrong. We don't have 2 dice. I am wrong. Why am I wrong? Because Dervish 8 is existing. I didn't see this Goblin. I thought that, I don't think WonderfulCat saw the Goblin either. Dervish 8 hiding behind Ripper. Gargofolo steps up thinking he'll provide an assist, but he doesn't because there's a Goblin there. And that burnt a reroll for WonderfulCat. That Goblin hiding behind Ripper. That's something that you don't get on tabletop. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do if you play
more
that
of a view over, so to say.
Yeah. Dirty Goblin tactics. Well, we still got 1 reroll for the Chaos. They're definitely going to need it. And we have to eye cage. It's all we can do. I think it's the right thing to do. You carry on the strength 4 and you eye cage it. As long as you can. And just trust that like they can't
Mr. Bopnot,
yeah, they can't bring anything.
you are very much correct. It wasn't said, so I will paraphrase. Not sure if you said, but it's golden goal 2 in overtime. So if anyone scores, they win.
That's a good shout. I thought that was default. I thought it was always golden goal regardless, but no. Yeah, if that's a thing, you can play out all late turns. We do have golden goal as well. So if the defense managed to score, they win. If the opponent scores, they win. If nobody scores, the defense wins. I think that's the shortest way to put it. Anyway, so yeah, you ask how Goblins defend normally. The answer is you do elf defense, but just worse because you're strength 2, movement 6. In the sense that you just run everybody through like this and try and screen the ball off from the middle. And in comes Ripper Bolgrot. Another push. He's not had a good game, Ripper. He hasn't done that much damage. It's been the Hooligan and the fouling that's done most of the work, which just tends to be how it goes for Goblins. And yeah. I like that, but it's a good push. So the troll's got a good punch next turn. But what do you do? What's your turn here if you're Chaos? Enlighten me.
Let me think for a few seconds.
There's not a lot to do, is there? Because you notice how the I think Nazen is the pillar, and you have to try and.
What I think you do, and this is might sound dumb, is that you need to get Ripper out of the way.
Yeah.
You need to unlock your Chaos blockers. So you need to block with Muhammad here on Ripper, because you have the support by the other two, so
and
it's
just
still
pray.
a 2-die.
Yeah, go dwarf style.
And you just pray that you have a push.
Yeah.
Because the push is good enough. And from there, you can then start to develop your board again.
Yeah.
And maybe go on this left-hand flank.
Yeah, I think you've got it there. I think that's what I'm doing as well. You take a Mohammed 1-die block to open the turn. If you roll a skull, you sigh and re-roll. If you snake, then you say GG. But if you do anything else, you push him out the way. You blitz Osama into the Hooligan. The problem is you can't sideline cage because they will just red die dive you with stunty on a 3+. That's the big problem. Here we go. It's Abdul that opens the turn, and he gets a knockdown on Ripper. Follows it up. And that's space created.
That's space created, so now you have at least 2 more Chaos blockers that you can do something with.
Yeah. And you have that extra
maybe
movement.
This is the correct
I think this is right. We're going to have to throw a lot of rushes here, I think. Yeah, 3. This is good. We force 3 dice.
There's a lot of things going to happen here for it to work. But
yeah, we'll see how we go. Eye caging again, based eye cage, Giga based.
Like
oh no, that's so sad. We 3 dice him with block mighty blow, and once again don't get anything for it. That is brutal. We do have chain push outs now. We don't. Oh no, we don't. I literally closed my eyes and rubbed my eyes when I saw that block result, so I didn't actually see the block. What happened around the block? Okay. Chain push somewhere? Has to be a chain push here. I don't know if there's that much though.
There's not that many that you can do like that will help you, per se, if you could aim.
That guard's in a really good... Osama's in such a good position. But there has to be some... I think, yeah, you bring 2 assists for Dervish 6 to block onto Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then if that knocks down, you've got a hit on the ball with hack them. So you can't... Yeah, this is what Keandere's doing. He's taking this block onto Jimmy. And then we'll see what he does, depending... Okay, that goes push skull. Do we re-roll this? A knockdown's really good. Yes. First re-roll rewarded. That's a 6. And that's a shot on the ball. The eye cage. The most vulnerable of cages has been breached. And we can even get 2 die here if we want to rush. I think we do. Okay. Here he comes. This is the game right here. Yep. Samir versus Hackflem. In comes the big man. Doesn't get him.
Do you still have the reroll? Do you spend it?
Both down might be good enough because it's a chaos blocker. That's what Keandere's thinking.
No, because it is a block chaos blocker.
No,
so
what I mean is you keep him based, unlike all the goblins. But we go for the reroll because we can win the game right here. Yep. Magnet hands! Magnet hands is a 6! Oh my god. The frenzy go.
Hooligan block?
Hooligan Hail Mary. Well, no, because of the guard. Because of the guard, you have to run
Hooligan
over.
1 die, right?
Oh.
No, it's strength 2.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to get your goblin around them.
Yeah, the guard from Osama comes in clutch. An incredible magnet hands. The crowd is raging. But if you're a G-Man Fresh fan, if you're from Wonderful Cat's division, if you have
like we are, I should remind you.
Well, we're all supporting the goblins here. But I think that was a time. No, it wasn't a timeout. He still got 1 second.
Yep.
But oh my god, what a reprieve for Wonderful Cat! And this is how bad Goblin defense is, by the way.
Yeah.
But because now you can run for the hills.
Ain't really known for being well defended, are they?
And now, It's a big frenzy blitz. Oh my god, we throw a troll one die. WonderfulCat is playing with my heart here. Oh, never mind. It was a block one die. Either way, don't you just frenzy blitz? We're throwing. What is going on? What are you doing? This is so risky. It pays off though. Both knocked down. Oh, we blitz. What is going on, Hep?
Now it's the real support.
What is going on, Hep? I guess
this is just.
I'm losing my mind. So let me try and make sense of it. So Hackflem exists. He's a gutter runner with strength 3. If we just run down the field, Hackflem will kill us again. So he's bringing back the boys to try and get some guard around so that he can't just lose the ball instantly. We throw red. We're doing everything before moving the ball.
Yep.
And maybe that's because if I actually stop yelling and look at the pitch, there's actually he's let it go. He's given it back to Keandere. He thinks he's got enough pieces, enough assists cancelled that the ball stays up.
With the troll there, I must give him this. With the troll there, it's almost true.
It's so sketchy, isn't it? So the problem with the setup...
it's kind of potato from both coaches here, I feel like.
I guess... Oh...
I feel like Keandere is under more time pressure than he wishes he was.
Yeah, but...
And I think that's why he's playing a little bit more potato-y.
I think WonderfulCat he does need to score, though. And this is the problem. Jimmy's such a weak link. He'll go down, and that means that we can block Samir, and that means we can once again punch the ball. But there's enough guard. It's right on the edge of this like guard triangle. And if Samir can stay up, it gets hard for because Hackflem has to dodge out and then come back around and punch from where the chosen blocker is. And because of all the assists, it does get a little bit weird. I think Keandere's done it right though. We get the knockdown. And Hackflem's going to go for round 2. Can't follow this. Oh, we do.
You need to for the assist, right?
No, because there's guard. So, like, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, you need to, because that's the corner that isn't guarded.
Oh, right. What I'm doing is I'm blitzing Hackflem, moving away from the troll and going in. But Keandere's realised that he needs the... Oh my god, are we dodging a troll? No, we're dodging a goblin. Alright, dodge a goblin. Ball stays up.
Yeah.
Chaotic turns here. I think Keandere's still in a pretty strong pos.
As well.
Yeah. See, I'm punching in like that, but obviously that makes it easier for the chaos to walk away, so it makes sense that Keandere did it his way. Pow break on Hackflem. That is really bad for the goblins.
Yep.
Keandere's,
all that the WonderfulCat needs to do here is actually to try to secure the ball somewhere.
Easier said than done. Troll 3 dice.
Yeah, but that is the understatement, right?
Yeah,
or like the this is what you got to do. This is your task. Protect the damn ball somehow. I'm not a big fan of eye cages, but I double guard eye cage would work.
I think WonderfulCat is running out of time to move down the pitch. Is the problem? It's his turn 20.
Yeah.
And I get this is the downside of a frenzy ball carrier is that like he can't just throw a block to free up some pressure. Oh, I think once I pow Hackflem, I'm trying to run for the hills though. I don't know if he could. There's just so many goblins, and the frenzy trap from the ball carrier blitz is so real. We have to eye cage again. The more I watch WonderfulCat play, the less I think he knows that he has to score. I'm worried he's playing for kicks, and he doesn't know that he auto loses. But at the same time, it was added at every This isn't an obscure rule, and it gets pinged. Everyone gets pinged with it every off season, so it's not like he hasn't been told, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think every effort has been made to inform the coaches that this is the rule.
Yeah, and once you get to playoffs, this is a hope for anybody else. Read the playoff rules.
Yeah, there's only one. Right, Troll stupid.
Like
Tamburi play. Tamburi blitz. On the guard. Tamburi blitz into chain push? Question mark. But it's a 1-die blitz. They just need to keep...
I don't like to agree with you there, but I do agree with you.
Yeah.
It has been announced,
Oh,
but Rebbl
red
is
die.
leading or something.
Red die rewarded. Red die rewarded. The ball goes down. Costs a goblin, but that might be good enough.
The question is just where does it land? It lands there.
It does land next to... Okay, this is the chaos troll.
Yep.
I think that's it. I don't think he's got enough time to move everybody. Now, and now that he's stood that up, I don't think he can do it.
Is it Beast Ball? Dodge away a beast? And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Chosen Warriors quite have the time. He's got 3 turns after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he can just about do it in theory. But he has to be careful with where he puts the ball carrier, because he might run out of space. He might run out of squares. Okay, the goblins are finally going away. It just took 21 turns.
That's actually a huge removal, because it opens up this right-hand side.
Yeah.
If now Jimmy can pick up the ball.
Where can Hackflem go? Hackflem gets up next turn, and he can go anywhere that the beasts can go, realistically. That's just gutter on a life. That's a knockdown again. No break. We blitz with Osama. Is Osama now going to mark Hackflem? He's going to half mark him, but Hackflem can still walk away. Are we going to stand you here? We are. Okay, we can see where this is going. Chosen ball. Let's count some squares here. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're definitely needing some dice from here to score.
Yeah. That's a stun on the goblin.
Yeah, it's actually that could be a really important stun. I think there's enough guard and strength though. This is the thing. Like Keandere got rid of a lot of chaos, but he got rid of the goats. The actual high strength guard is still here. And
yeah, the troll and the 4 chaos warriors are doing their work here.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job.
No 4.
And goblins just can't pierce.
Abdul, he was way over to the right.
Yeah. No, he's and this is another problem with goblin defense, right? Like Keandere had such a big advantage at the start.
Yep.
But it takes so many resources to punch a strength 4 piece as goblins, especially when there's guard in the neighborhood. That it like really, you have to lose your positioning like quite a lot. You have to go all in for it, and when it doesn't work, and we did have it. To be fair to Keandere, if it wasn't for the 6+ catch by Tonino Thomas, he's probably already won the game because Hackflem's already picked up the ball and run away. But that magnet hand's crazy. The spirit of Viking
really
Cop lives on. Not that he's dead. What am I saying that for? Close game.
So if you are the goblins here, do you rally or do you just line? What do you do here?
Very good question. So yeah, you screen off.
Blitzing with the troll.
Oh. We're pushing. So this is good because it pushes the chaos further away. But yeah, as you can see, so the ball attempt hasn't worked, but it's now turn 22 for WonderfulCat, and he's only movement 5. So yeah, we are now going to elf screen. This is a really tough stupid to eat because it does hurt quite a lot. Ripper, as usual, not really doing a whole lot of much. Oh, the Thinking Man's Troll reroll for the POW. That's the star player rule right there. And he gets a big grab and ties up 2 more. And this goblin will mark. Okay, Keandere. I guess they're so... Oh, and that's it. The time bank's out. He used his 1 second.
Yep.
And now WonderfulCat really needs to get a move on. But he's marked by 2 pieces. He's marked by Hackflem and the troll. But we get a frenzy 2 dice into 2 dice with the frenzy goat because we've got guard.
Yep, and the blitz here on this goblin creates the opening that the WonderfulCat is looking for.
At the end of the day, goblin he has 1 reroll, so he's got a 90% chance of losing because he will have to make a 3+ dodge, whatever way you cut it, to get away from Tamburi. And he's got 5 minutes, so don't worry about the ticking timer that you can hear.
We get now he actually can take his time here.
Yeah. So we have guard. So this is still 2 into 2, which he can go up or he can go right. We go right, we get Hackflem all the way out the way. We get a 6 for good measure, but Hackflem's done his job. But this is
power as well.
this is a mistake, right? Because as you can see, he's got in his own way. He should have pushed up into this Chaos Warrior here. It would still have been 2 dice. And that might be the game on that mistake, unfortunately. No, we're going to hand off. We've used our reroll. Big 3+ check. He gets it.
Hand off.
Osama with the catch. The escapability of a chosen blocker.
The runaway.
Oh my god, Potato City. And I might be enough, guys. It's getting really hard for the Goblins to catch up.
This is going to be some dodging for the Goblins if they're going to catch up.
They can do it. They're in range. Oh, it's a big dodge as well. The walk away. They're walking like elves.
Also in range.
Oh dear. Oh, when he gets another. Showing the Goblins how it's done.
Yep.
Ripper's disconnected from the play. Ripper's screened off. This might be it.
It is the hooligan and division number 8 that can really change this play, I guess.
And his strength, they can't do anything. It's a red die uphill against block is all Keandere's got left.
Yep.
And WonderfulCat is 2 turns away from really getting out of jail here. I thought when he did this that he was done, but I said maybe he was he always thinking about doing this handoff? I guess he was. I think he probably was. He probably thought there's too many Goblins around me and too many trolls. I have to do the handoff. Oh, someone's DC'd. Oh no. Hope everyone's alright. Keandere's definitely not the rage quitting type, so I would be shocked if it's that. I suspect someone's internet's just gone.
Yeah.
Quick, someone check the weather in Portugal and China. Has there been a storm? Oh, time to catch our breath. This has been especially this overtime.
Yeah,
it's been hectic.
A handful. Oh, it's restarted.
Opponent's trying to reconnect. Fingers crossed.
Reconnect.
It's a good test of the spectating. Okay, we're back. Is everyone back?
Yep.
Everyone's back. Big problem for Keandere though if he's the one who DC'd, because he might lose time here coming back into the game.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I thought. I don't know the answer to where Keandere's living at the moment. But I know he works in China for a time. And the first half he used so much time bank, I was worrying that he had like input lag, which would tie up with him working in like China. But hey, maybe Turkish internet has taken a dive as well. Anyway, we're back. Hackplem's back. Where can he go? He can get in the neighborhood, but nowhere good. But no, the Goblins
using the hooligan for marking.
Yeah, the Goblins aren't done because he will have to re-potato. So Keandere's just saying, look, you can potato, but you're not going to be able to get a guard there. So I will be able to hopefully scrounge a 1-die block on you at the death. But no one's got any rerolls. So it's all... I think when that happens, you have to favour the Goblins because they have dodge skill, which is a reroll.
Yeah.
And the Chaos Chosen don't. They're just rolling 3+ for their lives here. What a thriller to start the postseason, though. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah. Very good match to start off.
Get a second mark.
Would you have done a secondary rush?
It's tough with
to put the goblin on the right hand side.
It's hard to say because we don't have a reroll. Like, we just need the Goblins in the neighborhood and him to use an activation. Like, yeah, it sucks when he just blocks him and KOs him. But every time that doesn't happen, we keep a Goblin nearby that can hopefully influence the last turn. That's a nice 3-die power on the hooligan.
It is.
No break though. This is the thing. Like, when they don't break, it's a good decision to not take that risk of falling over. This is our blitz. We get the knockdown. No break again. So you can't escape, I'm afraid. Dervish 8 will still have a play. But I think this is it. Hackflem can get there though. As long as Hackflem stays on his feet, Keandere's got hope.
Yep.
And Hackflem stays on his feet.
He does, but there's a lot of bodies in the way. And this is what I meant before as well.
Yeah. This is what you should have done on turn 8, I agree. Do the lineup.
Yeah, because bodies actually are in the way. You can't move through bodies unless you have leap, right?
Well, we can always jump over this corpse. Not this corpse, this down goblin. But it cuts 2 movement, and you can only jump like downwards. You can't jump over because you don't have the leap skill. So let's count some squares, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can hit it with
Okay.
he has to walk through Abdul's tackle zones. But we have to get. It's a lot of dice. I'll just say it out loud. It's what 3 plus
Is saying
dodge.
something that we have totally forgotten.
What?
He could still shock a goblin.
Did he? Who's he throwing?
I don't know. This is just I just read chat and I thought it was a good idea.
It's hard because
Can't you move a
yeah.
goblin to one of the trolls and then just shock it?
How you'd do it is you'd move the troll to the goblin and throw the goblin, and then if the goblin makes the landing, it's 6 more movement. But it's a 4+.
Okay.
It's a 4+ to walk Tamburi over, and then you throw Dervish 6, and you don't turn over if Dervish 6 gets knocked down because it's a throw teammate. So it's like a free chance for it to work, but it's not amazing. He's only got a minute. He's got 50 seconds. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he's got enough time to do the throw teammate activation. Okay, we're going to block free with the rookie troll to make it easier for Hack Flem. 40 seconds.
Yep, so now you have a path.
The time is still ticking while he's in the block UI, by the way. I was right.
Yep, I saw that. I was so wrong before.
That's alright, you learn something new every day.
That's a mark.
Yeah, he needs to mark with the hooligan, though, to make it on dice. Oh, this could be it. Makes it. Makes the rushes. That's a 6 and a 5 out the way. And here comes the big time hit. This will be the game right here, folks.
This is Hack Flam's.
Tab back in. This is the game. 10 seconds to make the play. 9, 8. He makes it with 8 seconds left on the clock.
Ooh. Uses the skill.
Dodge burns already and he's down. Hack Flem lets us down. Couldn't make that last 2+ to get away from the Chaos Warrior.
Ooh.
And Abdul makes the play. Chaos still have to score. We can always dub skull.
Yep,
Triple skull. It would have to be a triple skull now, though.
Yep.
We get a 6.
And it is a pow. He finds it.
GG. The Goblin Dream dies on turn 24.
But the G-Man Fresh survives.
Yeah. WonderfulCat. I think there's definitely some VOD review here for WonderfulCat. But he got out of it.
Yep.
Chat is billing. The Chaos Chosen team are the heel. Everyone will now be rooting against WonderfulCat. But the Portuguese, he won his division, right? There's like 28 teams in G-Man Fresh, and he beat every single one of them with Chaos Chosen.
Yep.
So he's no mug, to paraphrase Haringzord, he's no mug, right? He can put some turns together, and he did what he had to do to get out of there. Needed some dice though, let's be real. Oh my days. That was a scramble. So it is golden goal. WonderfulCat has won the game. So I'm hoping Keandere just passes, because if he then if he manages to like kill the kick guy before he goes out when he's already lost, it might need to be an admin shenanigans to resurrect Gargafalo. Yeah. Did neither of them know? We'll find out. Yeah, this should be a pass turn, but the fact that he's setting up for a 1 turn implies he doesn't know.
Yep. Is this the part where someone intervenes? But I guess you're so high on adrenaline, you won't read messages right now.
I'll DM Keandere. Fast if you can. It is over.
Yep.
I've told him. I DM'd him to pass, but I don't know if he'll read it in time. Anyway, either way, it is a win.
Great match.
Great game of Blood Bowl.
Great game and wonderfully done by the WonderfulCat.
Well played by Keandere. But well played both coaches. That was a really fun watch. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Topsy-turvy Blood Bowl. They were so astute in saving their rerolls for overtime, and then within 2 turns of overtime, all the rerolls were gone, and it was pure overtime Blood Bowl. And the kick standing here, that's it. Keandere passes turn. It is over. Well played, both coaches, and WonderfulCat will progress. Commiserations to Keandere and all the Goblin fans out there. I'm one of them. I was so torn by this, because I've been recapping WonderfulCat and playing against him all season. Let me go. I'll find the game for us real quick here. Community. What are your thoughts on that game? That was a banger.
I thought it was a good game, a good opener game.
Yeah.
Keandere definitely played so well with his goblins. I'm actually surprised how well he played. As someone who doesn't know of the name.
Yeah. Well, now you do.
Right. I only know of like goblins as a troll team and not like a hardcore team.
Yeah. Well, they're supposed to be a troll team, but some psychopaths do play them to win. And this was the match results. So I'll pan it to the stats. And actually, let's go for some dice roll screen if anyone fancies their stats check. I don't really pay too much attention to it, but that is rough. What I'll do, stick around, guys. I will quickly have a look because this is a play-in game. What I'm going to do real quick. Yeah, all good. Good. Jeez. Yeah, Keandere didn't know, but he knows now. I will pull up the playoff bracket real quick. There we go. Where are we? Trusting God. Right. So they will play against the Vans Warpstone Reunion, which is, whose team is this? Lordykins. So now what I can do is I can go to Rebbl. I can go back into the client. Go back. Gamers, type in Lordy or Lord. Show profile. And which one is it again? It's the Underworld. Underworld. I think it's on his last page. Yes, the Warpstone Reunion. So this is what is next up next week in the round of 32. The first round of playoffs proper, to use an English parlance. So this Chaos team that you saw, they took a few MNGs. They will get an MNG clear because this is the first round of playoffs proper. So they will get that Chaos team that you saw get MNG'd in 4 places. Will get them back for this game. But it's 1600 Underworld on the docket with My Chemical Romance, the legend, well, not quite legend, Street Fight Manifest. These are some good names, aren't they? Look at this. I'm loving it.
I'm gonna say, and maybe this is an odd take, but I think Underworld's coaches that play them well, they are a scary team.
Yeah, dude.
They're the big brother of Goblins.
Yeah.
Right?
They're just better Goblins, let's be real. They're Goblins with stat freaks. Yeah. My Chemical Romance. What an incredible piece. Let's get the stats check. Played 49 games. Lost more than he's won. 22 touchdowns scored. We get some passing stats. Wait, is he a passer or is he just a... Yeah, he's a thrower. Is he throwing the ball much? Stats. Passes. 88 yards passing in his career. But yeah, lots of...
Enough.
Not enough passing. Do more passing. But yeah, it's a horde. Look at this. So this is why Underworld's good. Is because... If I look at Bad Gob V, you get mutations on your goblins. So this is a Horns Goblin with Wrestle.
I see.
So he dives your cage with Stunty, and then he activates Horns, so it's a Strength 3 blitz.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's dumb.
No, it's really fun. You get some snotlings as well.
I mean it as like in a way of like, oh, that's dumb. Like, oh, that's so good.
Yeah. But they got a mutant Rat Ogre who's legendary. Legendary Rat Ogre. Blood Bowl's discount armor presents CBF Soup. And they have gotten Block, Claw, Stand Firm, Juggernaut, Pro, and Iron Hard Skin. Wow. So you can't Mighty Blow him and you can't Claw him. You just have to beat him.
Yeah.
And that would be a tough ask for the Chaos Troll in that matchup. Skaven Blitzer is a bit undercooked, but look at the Gutter Runner, dude. He's Agi 1+ essentially. And he's got big hand.
Yep, it does. I don't know. It's gonna be, if WonderfulCat, this is gonna be the level up for him.
Yeah, this probably be it for him. Keandere's in chat. Keandere, my commiserations, dude. You played your heart out there.
Yeah, well done.
That 6+ catch once Hackblem did his job and got the ball down was such a dagger. Like, that must have really hurt you. Like, that was so rough. Thanks for the stream. No, it was really fun. I hope it was fun to play. It was a lot of fun to watch. I love the fact that you did more damage to him in the second half than he did to you, even though he had the ball. The Keandere defense strikes again. Yeah, I think both coaches got some good good fortune and some bad fortune. But oh, no, Linen, this isn't the one that you killed. This is an NA. This is from Rebbl. Unless you also killed that one. Right, I'm running out of voice. Let me quickly check the calendar so I can inform you, lovely people, when the next game is. Right, where are we? Playoff scheduling. When's Rasta playing? Not yet. Calendar. So tonight, we have another game for you. It is Barry and the Lads, which is essentially a block Minotaur and some extra skills. They're playing against the Pink Fluffy Unicorns, which is an orc team that is at 1800 team value after 14 games. 14 games and it's 1800 team value orcs. They'll be playing against Barry and the Lads tonight. That is at 8:30 UTC 0. So 8 hours 20 minutes from now there'll be another game. I imagine someone else will want to cast it. I don't want to hog all the casting, that's for sure.
Yep.
But I'll definitely, keep an eye on the Rebbl Discord for that. Give us some closing thoughts, because I need to find somebody to raid, because I've actually got viewers for once, so I need to find somebody to raid.
Once we have Keandere here, awesome match and awesome playing. I just want to say a few thoughts about Goblins. Holy hell, couldn't you play something that actually is a real team?
Yeah.
I think you would be so good if you played Underworld or played something that is a little bit more. I understand that it's in your core as a halfling or like a stunty coach to only play stunties, but couldn't you budge the bar a little bit? I think you could take it all. You played really well.
What I will say is a long-time stunty coach, and I'll tell you what he'll say is, it's too easy. You play Agi4,
that's
it's
always
too
what
easy.
they will say.
It's a crutch.
Yep.
Whereas winning with stunties is what it's. If you can win with stunties, are the real test for the real Blood Bowl coach.